Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and welcome back to a different style video for today. In this video, we're actually going to be designing a new roaming Loomian inside of Loomian Legacy. In this video, we're going to be providing a whole bunch of lore to this Loomian, and also showing you guys the entire process of me designing it. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to go to like and subscribe. Also, if you do want to see more content like this, let's try to get the video to maybe 700 likes, and I'll continue doing this series. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so as a kid growing up, I've always been really fascinated with the Reggie trio. Of course, I think you can see where this entire video is going to be going just from that sentence alone, but the Reggie trio is genuinely one of my favorite trios inside of Pokemon. Now, of course, with the recent additions of Regieleki and Regidrago, it doesn't make it necessarily a trio anymore, kind of a quintuple, I have no idea. And another thing that I always found fascinating about these Pokemon is, of course, the different tasks and challenges that you actually had to do to get these. And with that entire thing, there was also the backstory of how those Pokemon got there. And I will say, some of the actual challenges for these Reggies and these trios in general were definitely very hard. With the entire Reggie trio, you literally had to go out of your way and learn Braille. Oh, you had to go and learn Braille, okay? If that's not a challenge to get a Pokemon, I don't know what is. And with all of this being said, that brings us to today. Now, of course, Loomian Legacy is definitely an interesting game, okay? You know, they got some roaming designs that actually look really, really cool, but there is nothing in the game currently that is a kind of trio, okay? Of course, I understand that the game is very early in its development, but I would actually like to see later down the road them add something like a trio legendary, which is what we're going to be doing today. Starting out, of course, with our first Loomian, Brewtree. Now in the background currently is a 2-hour-long sped-up version of my entire design process when making Brewtree. Now what you just saw earlier was actually me sketching out what I wanted the Loomian to be, and this goes out to anybody, of course, if you are going to be making fan-made Loomians. Always get a rough idea of what you want inside of your head. Sketch things out, you know, draw things out, it doesn't matter. Just get a basic idea of what you want this Loomian to look like, and then project it wherever. And I have definitely had my fair share in making some stone creatures, some kind of wooded creatures as well. I'll put some examples up on screen right now of what I mean. I have definitely made a lot of things in the past. One of them is from 2019, one of them is from 2020, and the one that you guys are about to see is of course going to be from 2021. I will say that I have definitely grown a lot in terms of making Loomians and stuff like that, even going out of the way to learn Blender, which I told myself I would never do. Of course, I am not the best at modeling, I am not the best at Blender, which is why I usually call myself a designer and not a modeler. And as I'm actually designing this Loomian, I had the idea of kind of ripping off one of its arms. And this will make sense, of course, later in the video when I actually give out the entire lore and the entire backstory of this thing, but adding characteristics like this to your Loomians definitely gives it a lot of story. Finishing up this Loomian, as you guys can see, we're going to be indenting the arm just a little bit into the torso itself. This is, of course, going to be the ripped arm, or the arm that actually got ripped off from its body, which I will get to in a second. Going into the game of making it a cherry blossom tree, of course, we have our final product of Brewtree. Brewtree, the ancient tree Loomian. Thousands of years ago, this ancient Loomian guarded Auroria's forests. When the Sky Guardian came seeking to claim more territory, Brewtree fought back, but to no avail. Now, Brewtree's story is actually kind of a sad one, and I'll read you the official lore on what this Loomian is and how it came to be. A long time ago lived 3 titans, one who ruled the lands, the waters, and the skies. Over time, this trio lived in peace, until one day the Sky Guardian became greedy. It wanted more territory to control, and it knew it couldn't attack the seas, as going down there would be nearly impossible. So it settled for the land. On one early morning, the Sky Guardian came down from above and viciously attacked Brewtree over and over in an attempt to gain this land, to which it succeeded. While in this conflict, the Sky Guardian ripped off one of Brewtree's arms to show its power. After seeing this, Brewtree fled deeper into the forest where nothing could reach it, where it hides in fear to this very day, anxious of its older brother's return. However, as a result of this fight, winds started to flow freely through Auriora, and soon after, great rains came about as well. So yeah, everybody, that was the story for Brewtree, of course, the main focus of this video, and throughout that entire thing, you probably also saw one of them, which is Brewtitle. Brewtitle was actually created by the very talented Muda157 on Twitter. I asked him and said, hey, if you want to, you know, I'm kind of doing this little trio thing, if you want to design a water guardian, let me know, you know, your little concept thing, send it to me, and I'll include it in the video, right? And then it's gonna kind of be a official canon thing, and then I'm getting one of my other friends, Gizmo, to design the wind version as well, which you guys should see maybe maybe in a later video. So yeah, brew title is of course a water and ancient one. Not gonna go too in depth on this one right here, you know, just a little basic showcase, because I mean, again, the main focus of this video is your boy Brewtree. But yeah, so that is of course the entire thing for this video, guys. Definitely let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. Do you guys like these kind of little Loomian videos where I go in here, you know, make a Loomian, provide some explanation, give a backstory to it, you know, do this little storytelling kind of thing? And yeah, also go down in the comments below if you guys want to go create a fourth trio to this entire thing. If you guys have any ideas for that, again, drop them down in the comments below. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you go like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.